Hello everyone and welcome to today's class with Topic and Native. My name is Sean and I am from Ireland. And today we're going to look at freestyle or uniform. Which do you prefer? So in 30 seconds I would like you to answer the following question. Why do people wear uniforms at work? Or why do they wear uniform at work? So I'm going to start by asking Ang, what do you think?
Yes, good evening, Sean and everybody. Nice to meet you. Okay, the people wear uniform at work due to some reason. For example, the company regulation, the company, it's compulsory for the staff to wear the uniform. And for some specific professions like a policeman or a doctor or air hostess, etc. It's also compulsory for staff to wear uniform. And also for some benefits of wearing uniform, the people wear it. But I myself, I don't like uniform because sometimes I feel it seems to be boring and gloomy. So I prefer freestyle. Yes.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Ang. Boring and gloomy. Very nice. Mai, what do you think?
Yes, I think when the people wear uniform, I think it depends on their roles and depend on their intentions. I think that there are many reasons why people wear uniform. I think when you wear, I think for the business community, when you wear uniform, you to be able to interact with customers and uniform can act as a choice mark so that clients can easily recognize our company. And when you wear the uniform to creative a clear identification between members, and I think yes, that's my opinion. Thank you.
Yeah, excellent. A good trademark, a way to identify members of the company. Very good point. And Da?
Yes, in my opinion, I think the people wears uniform at work because some reasons. So first is most people have to this mandatory wear the uniform at work, and I think it's the managed company has a rule and some something like that. The have request the employees wear the uniform at work, and I think the uniform can identify the various people in different company, and easy to create the appearance people in the in other company. I think
Okay.
that's
Thank you, Da. Excellent. And Dung? Hello, Dung. Okay, I cannot hear Dung, so I'm going to ask Hui.
Yes, yeah, good evening, teacher. Good evening, everybody in class. My name is Luis. I'm 14 years old and working in media. In my opinion, um, why people wear uniform at work? I think there were many reasons, but first of all, I think uniform make everybody in the staff have the same spirit. I mean, they feel easy to contact with each other because um, the second is uniform will if you work in the company, if uniform will make the customer easy to recognize who is uh, who is the person who will serve them. Um, and the third is um, uniform is make have the in uniform make I think uniform is the very simple. So it make everybody easy to work, easy to yeah.
Yeah, we could say it makes all employees feel equal. So because they are wearing the same clothes, they do not have to worry about some people in the company wearing very expensive clothes, and then they feel like they're not good enough. Okay, guys, so I'm going to ask you what you think about this quote. Okay, the uniform makes for brotherhood, since when universally adopted, it covers up all differences of class and country. So what does this quote mean, in your opinion, okay? So if you don't fully understand, maybe you're not totally sure, just tell me what you think, okay? So it doesn't matter exactly. Okay, I'll start with Chuang.
In my opinion, and I think that uniform can make employees feel that they are a part of the team, and I think the uniform makes for brotherhood. And when you wear a uniform and you feel confident, and it's very easy for us to recognize you in the crowd. I think so.
Yeah, so it's easy to recognize them in a crowd, and yeah, it makes everybody feel proud and the same. Okay, thank you, Chuang. And Ang?
Yes, this quote means that uniform, uniform make people feel united and equal, and the people from the other culture, from the other country, if they wear the same uniform, that means nothing different between them in terms of position or a level. Yeah, so I mean, it's quite difficult to distinguish people when they wear the uniform. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Yeah, excellent. So it doesn't matter what country or culture you're from, if you're in the
Yes.
same uniform. Yeah, excellent point. Thank you. And Ha Mi?
Yes, I think this quote means in the community, the people can come from the various cultures and different economic levels, and and when they wear the same uniform, is not distinguished between poor people or and rich people, and it's not important where you from or your religion or national origins. That's my opinion.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Ha Mi. Excellent point. And Da?
Yes, I think this what mean the in the organization the people when they wear uniform, you can have the difference in the peer with other people, and I think the distance between the other in the community is decrease, and the people can not different between to the other people maybe in the company have each person have particular responsibility. Maybe it's in the highest position or lower position, but when people wear uniform, and so this between two people in other position is decrease.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Da. So yeah, people in a lower position may feel better about themselves and more confident. And Dung, are you there? Hello, Dung. Hello, Dung. You can hear me, but I can't hear you, Dung. Okay, I'm going to ask Hui, and then I will ask Dung again, but I cannot hear him. I cannot hear him. So Hui, what do you think?
Yeah. Yes, I think this course the uniform make everybody who work in the same company have the same in it makes the uniform makes everybody who work in the same company have the brotherhood. I mean they are not distinguish each other. It means they had the same level, even though it means, for example, there was many people have the other nationality who work in the same company, but when they when they wear the same uniform, and there were not the difference in them, and they we will work together better.
Yeah, thank you, Hui. Excellent answer. And Dung, are you there? I don't think so. So we're going to move on, guys. Now we're looking at some words, okay? So here we have distinguish. Distinguish. So I heard a few of you already use this word, so your pronunciation was excellent. Distinguish. Then we have differentiate. Differentiate. Promote. Promote. Mandatory. Mandatory. Professional. Professional. And economical. Economical. Okay? So I want you guys to repeat these words, and then I will get you to define them and use them in a sentence. So Hui, could you repeat these words for me?
Yes, this thing is differentiate.
Differentiate.
Differentiate. Differentiate. Promote. Mandatory. Mandatory.
Mandatory.
Professional.
Yeah? Okay, Hui. So that was very good. Just the word economical, yeah? Just the word mandatory. Mandatory.
Mandatory.
Excellent.
Mandatory.
Excellent. Thank you, Hui. So now I'm going to ask Da.
Distinguished, differentiate, promote, mandatory, professional, economical.
Yeah, economical.
Economical.
Yeah, economical.
Economical.
Excellent. And the
economical,
other, and differentiate.
differentiate, differentiate,
Differentiate.
range,
Yeah. Thank you. Da. And ha me.
Yes. Distinguish, differentiate, promote, industry, professional, economical,
Yeah. Excellent. Just watch mandatory as well. Mandatory.
mandatory, mandatory. Yes.
Thank you, Hami. And ang.
Yes. Distinguish, differentiate, promote, mandatory, professional, economical.
Yeah. Excellent. Just mandatory is a
Mandatory.
difficult one.
Yeah.
Mandatory.
Mandatory. Mandatory.
Mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory.
Mandatory.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Ang. And Chuang?
Distinguish, differentiate, promote, mandatory, professional, economical.
Yeah, excellent. Thank you, Chuang. And Chuang, can you define a word for me?
I choose number 6, economical.
Okay.
Economical, it means good services or reduce the cost.
Yeah, so services to reduce the cost of something, yeah? And can you use this in a sentence for me, please?
I will make a sentence with economical. It's a very economical when I get married.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we could just say it is very economical to get married. Okay, maybe that's not a good reason to get married, but there we go. And Ang, can you do the same, please?
Okay. Distinguish, that means recognize the difference between two things. Yeah.
Exactly.
My sentence is it's easy to distinguish the hosts of Vietnam Airlines in their uniform, the traditional áo dài.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's easy to distinguish the hostesses of Vietnam Airlines in their uniform. I've spelled uniform wrong.
Yeah.
You guys know that word. Thank you. Excellent sentence. And ha me.
Yes. Promote. I think promote means to have something to happen or develop.
Yeah. And can you use it in a sentence?
Yes, my sentence is if I'm not promoted within the next year, I'm going to change my job.
Yeah, so if I'm not promoted in the next year, okay, I will change my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if I'm not promoted in the
Yes.
next year, I will change my job. Excellent. Thank you, Hami. And Da?
Yes, differentiate. It just mean recognize or the two things, the different thing. Just okay. I will define it. It's recognize to recognize the different thing. It's not same.
Can you say that again?
To recognize two different things. It's not same.
Yes, this is the definition. To recognize the differences between two things, yeah? And what can you make a sentence?
Yes, I can have much opportunity to differentiate when I wearing my company uniform.
Yeah, so I have opportunities to differentiate,
Yes.
or I don't. Because when I wear uniform, it's hard to differentiate because people look the same. Yeah, so maybe I don't have many, or it's maybe it's hard to differentiate when employees wear uniforms, or it's hard to differentiate between employees when they wear uniforms. Okay. And Hui? Hello, Hui.
Yes.
So
I choose the number 5. Professional. Professional is to do something in the very good way. To do something
yeah,
by
exactly. Yeah.
to do something.
Yeah, in an effective way that people would pay for, I suppose. Yeah, so if you're very good at something, it's a professional way. And can you use it in a sentence?
Yes. Professional. The management my management try to make our working staff
Yeah, are our staff more professional?
more professional. Yes.
Yeah, so to make the staff more professional. Yeah. And finally, Dung, are you alive? Hello, Dung. I think Dung has a problem with his microphone. Dung, are you there? I don't think so, guys. So I'm going to ask Chuang, can you do the last word, please?
The last word, mandatory. Mandatory means required by law or rules.
So something you have to do, yeah.
And I make a sentence with mandatory. Wearing uniforms is mandatory.
Yeah, wearing uniform is mandatory. Excellent. Okay, guys, we'll move on. So they were very good sentences. And I think some of those words like distinguish and differentiate and mandatory are difficult. So well done. So now we're going to look at these phrases or idioms. So we have to have a sense of style, okay? To have a sense of style. So this is to know what looks good on you and to have your own style and taste. So if you see someone who has a sense of style, they will always look good in the clothes they wear, and they look fashionable, I suppose, or stylish. And then we have to be old-fashioned, which means to wear clothes or do something that is no longer in style. So it's out of fashion. Okay, so almost the opposite. And then we have he is too old-fashioned to wear that kind of uniform. Okay, So I would like you to try and make a sentence using one of these phrases, okay? So this time I'll start with Hui.
Yes. My father he true old fashioned when he my father he true old fashioned when he wear the suit to in the wedding of his in the wedding of son.
Yeah, so we could just say my father wore a very old-fashioned suit at the wedding or something, okay? Yeah, something like that. So you can wear something old-fashioned or you can be old-fashioned. And Da?
You have been kicked from this conference.
In the companies makes through to wearing this uniform. It's not old fashion.
Can you say that one more time?
The companies makes a rule for the employees wearing the uniform. I think it's not old fashion.
Yeah, so it's not old-fashioned maybe in this case. You think this uniform is not old-fashioned, okay. And Ha Mi?
I will make a sensei used to have such a style. My sensei is nowadays many people have a style by wearing accessories.
Yeah, so many people have a sense of style and they like to wear accessories, yeah?
Yes.
So a sense of style, okay?
Yes, a sense of style.
Thank you, Ha Mi. And Ang?
Okay, he has a good sense of style and spends a lot of money for clothes.
Yeah, he has a sense of style and spends a lot of money on clothes. And Chuang?
I am old-fashioned when I make appointment with my customers.
So can you say that again? So you're old-fashioned when you make an appointment with your customers? Can you say it again?
I am so old-fashioned when I make appointment with my customers.
Okay, yeah. So maybe you're saying that it's old-fashioned to make appointments because people in the modern age do not make appointments. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah? Oh, that's great, yeah. And Dung, still not here? Okay. So we are looking at this essential structure now. So I want you to make a sentence using this structure. So we have subject 1 plus suggest or propose, suggests or proposes, that plus subject 2 plus not. So this is a bit hard to understand when it's like this, but when we have the example, we have I propose that all employees in the company wear uniform, or I suggest that all employees in the company wear uniform, okay? So we have the verb in the base form, so wear is just the base form, okay? So here are the suggestions, and I would like you to try and make a sentence using this structure. So Chuang, can you make a sentence using this structure?
I suggest that all employees wear working clothes in the company.
Yeah, that they wear working clothes in the company. Excellent. And Ang?
Yes, the manager suggests that staff the manager suggests that staff should wear a uniform every day in week.
Yeah, so the manager, we would say suggested because it's past tense. So the manager suggested that employees should wear uniform every day of the week is the expression. Okay? Every day of the week. Okay, thank you, Ang. And Ha-Mi?
Yes, I suggest that all employees follow the rules in the company.
Yeah, excellent. And Da?
Yes, my company suggests all employees should wearing uniform on weekday.
Yeah, so just be careful that all employees should wear uniform. Okay, so we're using the verb in the base form, so not with the ing. So we just say our company suggests that all employees wear uniform during the week. Okay. Okay, thank you, Da. And Hui?
Yes. I suggest that everybody in company should wear the uniform.
Yeah, exactly. I suggest that everybody in the company should wear uniform. Excellent. So now we're going to have a conversation, and we are going to discuss the following questions, okay? So what are the pros and cons of wearing a uniform at work? So pros and cons. This is advantages and disadvantages, okay? Pros and cons. And then we have what kinds of uniform would you like, okay? So a stylish uniform, an old-fashioned uniform, traditional uniform, anything like this, okay? And here we have loads of suggestions if you cannot think of anything. So I'm going to start by asking Hui and Ha-Mi to have a conversation or a discussion about these questions.
Yeah.
Hello, Hui.
Hello, Ha-Mi. How about you today?
Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. So about you?
I'm fine too. In your opinion, what are the pros and cons of wearing uniform at work?
Yes, in my opinion, the pros of wearing uniform at work, I think there's many pros of wearing uniform at work. The first pros is when we wearing uniform at work, I think it helps to build a company culture. And the second pros is it helps to make employees feel proud, and I think it's good when we wear the uniform. It was a good way to identify members of a company. And I think when we wear uniform at work, I think we are marketing for our company when we go to work or come back home from work or out for lunch. Many people see my logos in my uniform, and they can recognize our companies. And about you, what do you think about uniform food?
Yeah, I think so. Wearing uniform at work, it make us feel very easy, very equal, and it make a customer will recognize who is the who is the and what kind of uniform would you like to wear? Modern or old-fashioned?
Yes, I think the uniform is the jackets with the trousers with dark colors. I don't like to wear mini skirts. I think trousers to move easy to move. And what do you think about disadvantages of uniform work? Hello.
Can you repeat? I'm not clear.
Yes, I listened to you tell about advantages of wearing uniform clothes. I didn't listen you tell about cause of wearing uniform work. Can you
It means disadvantage.
disadvantage?
A little bit disadvantage when we wear uniform because sometimes it makes us feel boring and yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think a good word for this or phrase is it's hard to express yourself maybe when you wear uniform, or there's no outlet for self-expression. Okay, say self-expression. Okay, guys, continue. Sorry.
Yes. In my opinion, I think wearing uniform clothes has some advantages, such as some people don't like wear uniform. They hate uniform because it's uncomfortable, and I think it's not good for productivity or morals. And I think some uniform expensive. The company in many companies one type of uniform for the whole year. I think isn't enough, and consider I think suggest shorts is usually fine in the summer, but certainly it's not fine in the winter, and the company had to tie up a uniform for the whole year for the winter or for the summer. Then yes, aggressive, and this.
Hey guys, I'm going to have to cut you off. I'm sorry, Hami, but that's a very good point. If you have seasons, in the winter it's very cold, in the summer it's hot, you're going to need two different uniforms. Okay, so Da and Ang.
Okay, hello, Da.
Yes, good evening.
Okay. So, do you often wear uniform at work?
No, no, I rarely wear the uniform in my work. My company not mandatory to wear uniform at work, and can wear the polite shirt or something like that. And maybe we exhibit some clothing such as jean or the tee or
Okay. Wearing uniform.
the polo, but it's not the neck.
Yeah.
You,
Yes, wearing uniform has many benefits. You can show your pride or your sense of loyalty towards your company, and you look more professional in the uniform. But do you know why the people they don't like a uniform? Even wearing uniform make them more professional and equal. Yeah. You know why they don't like it? Wearing uniform?
yes, because I think because wearing this form is so bore, and
So boring.
you have to wear the very bore.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very boring, and
And sometimes
you
it's
have
not
this. Yes, it maybe it's not convenient or something you not express yourself when you uniform, and I think especially in the movement you have a nice clothing. You want to show the coworker, but you don't have opportunity to show it, and I think it's reasons why the people don't like
Yes,
wear
but
Okay,
if you
uniform.
guys.
want
And
to
you,
Well
say
done.
yes, if you want to save money, you should wear the uniform because it's a very economical
Okay,
way
guys.
to save your
Good
money.
points. I'm afraid I have to cut you off there. But yeah, it's economical, but some people like to express themselves. There's many positives and negatives, pros and cons. And finally, Chuang, what do you think are the pros and cons of wearing a uniform?
I think that wearing uniform has more and more pros points at work. And I think first, and I want to talk about the pros. The first pros are uniform costs a lot overall. When you wear a uniform, and it makes you reduce the cost. And wearing uniform and the discipline, and to take less time to get ready in the morning, and I think you will save your time. And I think that your uniform can contain the name of your business as well as your brand advertising slogan, and to help your customer to recognize you, recognize your company. And the uniform can make you, your employee feel that they are a part of team, and they feel very confident. And I think have more and more cons uniform to lack of individuality, and it's very difficult for you to express yourself. I think so.
Okay, excellent. Thank you, Chuang. I'm sorry about this. We're running out of time, but they're very good points. So just a few things, words to pronounce: distinguish, differentiate. I think the most difficult word today was mandatory. Okay, mandatory or mandatory. We have professional, and economical, and promote as well. For vocabulary, well, this was the main new vocabulary we had, but we also had the expression or the term pros and cons. So we would not say, I think the first pro is. So we use this as an expression, there are many pros and cons, but we wouldn't say we wouldn't say the first con is or the first pro is. So when we're talking, we'd say the first advantage or disadvantage. So we wouldn't say the first pro or con, okay? And for the grammar, we used the structure. What structure did we use? Oh yeah, suggest or propose. So I suggest or propose to do something, or I suggest that everybody in the company wears a uniform. So I'm going to ask you now, Chuang, do you have any questions?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, thank you. And Ha Mi?
Okay, I